Welcome to Critical Blues Reviews. I am your host, Kritical, and we are back today. And to my right and your left, we have Nikki Lashay.
Hey, and to the back, we have Helen. What's up, bitch?
That motherfucker never appeared until you open your goddamn mouth.
Helen always here. What's up, bitch?
I'm so uncomfortable. But yes. Welcome to Critical Blues Reviews. And today, actually, this is Nikki's choice.
Holla. I didn't have really good options, so this was the best out of the options that we had available at the time.
We had plenty of options. We had Bullet Train.
No.
You could have done the 3,000 Years of Longing.
No.
You didn't like that?
To be completely honest, I don't even recall ever seeing trailers on that.
Did you see my review on it?
It's my first introduction to the movie, and you didn't convince me to want to see it. I'm not convinced.
Well, all right, folks. And also...
But I know I'm going to slow down when I'm driving, though, and make sure I got my lights and everything is on tap. That's what I do know.
You asshole. But I was so not scared. You saw how calm it was and collected?
But you sure press record.
Anyways, if you want to know what I am drinking on, I am drinking on...
What you drinking? The
Tottori whiskey is Japanese whiskey. And also...
okay, so it might be good because this nigga don't even know what he's drinking. So it might be something we want to check out.
I forgot what juice
you trying to get fucked up, try to make that Japanese shit that he drinking.
The Tottori.
But anyway, I had brunch today at a black-owned restaurant called Grits Brunch Buffet. It was actually really, really good.
That's good.
Pricing was good, and my service was great as well. So I enjoyed myself. I'm a little bubbly. They had the $6 sangria. They had the $5 mimosas as well, but I only did sangria. It was really good.
Shout out to what was the name of it again?
It's called Grits Breakfast Buffet in Douglasville.
Shout out to Grits.
Yeah, check it out.
And also, I got on my, I don't know if you can see, I got on my horror shirt because that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Oh, you got your baby picture on your shirt or something?
No, it's like all the horror character baby
I
pictures.
thought you made your baby pictures.
Shout out to Vic for giving me this shirt for my birthday.
Damn, your birthday was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, I mean, he gave it to me like.
He gave it, you just not wearing it though.
No, I've worn it before, but just shouting him out.
Well, thank you, Vic.
Yeah.
I thought you put his baby picture on his shirt or something. He the only person that was born looking like Usher.
Look like Usher. So today we're going to be reviewing Orphan First Kill. Now, this is actually a prequel to the original Orphan that came out in 2009. Did you see the original Orphan?
I did. I really, really enjoyed. Well, I really, really wanted to see the movie back in 2009 because I know it was based off actual events, and I thought that was the irony that was so cool. And I wanted to look up the story. I know I looked up a story much different from the story you looked up. I looked up Natalia Burnett from the Ukraine. Supposedly she was posing as a 6-year-old, and she was supposed to be like 25 or 28. I think she was 28. I think she was 28 at the time. And they were saying that's how old she was. But you looked up something different.
That is correct. I looked up Barbara Skrylova. She's a Czech woman that was 34-year-old woman that was posing as a little boy.
She was posing as a boy?
Yeah. In Norway, named Adam.
Oh,
she wasn't even original. She was like, "What's the first man's name?" I named myself Adam.
Let me look at the book, Adam.
But yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. Natalia was supposed to be from the Ukraine, and supposedly she was adopted a few times in return. And then her the family that was on the news because they actually left her. They said, this is a grown ass woman. We finna go to they moved to the Canada, and they left her in the United States in an apartment by herself. They said, we're gonna pay your rent. We give you a little bit of food. You got some cereal. You got your food stamps and everything. You're a grown ass woman. You good. She had some type of syndrome where she did look like a kid. But they were saying that legally the adopted parents got her age changed to reflect that she was like 22 years old or 28, somewhere around that age. Mm-hmm. But she was saying at the time she was supposed to be like 6 years old.
Did you know that this movie here is like the closest movie to a little person killer other than Leprechaun? And look, Chucky.
That's what I was thinking of. look, that's what this movie remind me of. Child's Play.
All right, before we get into the comparisons, let's go ahead and break down who the director is and who the writers are. Okay. So, the director for this film, you have William Brent Bell. Now, you might have seen his work, Stay Alive. Have you heard of Stay Alive?
I don't recall that.
Oh, okay. And now, the writer for this film, you have David Coggeshall, and they directed or wrote, Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghosts of Georgia. I kind of want to see that. I wonder if Savannah is in it, because Savannah is known for ghosts.
It's really haunted in Savannah as well. I think I saw a lot of reality shows, and they always say that Savannah is the most haunted place that you can go.
Right. Yeah. You have David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. You might have seen his work with Aquaman. He wrote Aquaman and also the original Orphan. And you have Alex Mace. He wrote the original Orphan as well. Now, the log line for this film. A foreign psychopath with dwarfism portrays herself as a missing child to an American family. So, that we'll get into that.
You never said, is this a spoiler? Is this a spoiler?
Oh, it's not a spoiler.
It's a non-spoiler.
Yeah, it's kind of a blow. I want to say so much about this, but it just came out. So, okay. But we got to tiptoe around it. You know what I mean? Now the characters for this film, you have Esther, better known as Lena Clammer. That's her real name, but she's pretending to be Esther.
Is she a little person for real though?
No. So if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. So she's basically played by Isabel Furman, who played in the Hunger Games. But Isabel was actually a little girl. I want to say she was like 7 through 9 or something like that.
Oh, when they did the filming?
Yeah, when they filmed it. No, I would say she was like maybe 7 or 8. Okay. But when they did this one, she was 23. Oh, really? That's why she had that old ass face. I was like, there's no way she looked like a little girl. Like,
but they did a lot of animation to her face as well to make her look younger.
No, they didn't. Actually, they didn't.
They did.
They didn't do anything. They just added a lot of makeup. It's weird. When she was younger, they added makeup to her face to look older. They did a great job doing that because she did look older. But she was such a great child actress that it stuck. Okay. But on this one, I believe she's like 23. So they tried to add makeup on to make her look younger. Okay. But she still had that old ass face to me, man. She had an old face to me.
She looked like an Esther. Huh?
Yeah. Now, I mean, she looked younger than the old face version of Esther, but like young face version of Esther. Okay. You know what I'm saying? She looked like a little girl.
I thought that they did animation because I definitely didn't see any signs of aging in her skin or in her complexion at all.
Oh, they make up the fuck out of her. That. But yeah, so that's exactly what happened. And then also you have Trisha Albright, played by Julia Stiles. You remember her from Save the Last Dance? Mm-hmm. That's when they try to have that interracial couple theme going on, and it was where the black person teach the white people how to dance. And
look, Helen, you remember that shit? Helen. One day she gonna talk. One day she gonna come up here and talk.
She better not talk. She better not talk. I'm leaving your head right here.
Back in her time.
I'm leaving you right here. Then you have Alan Albright, played by Rasif Sutherland. Wait a minute. Damn, I wonder, because we were talking about Sutherland earlier. I wonder if they're related to Keith Sutherland. You know what I mean? But anyway, Rasif Sutherland, he played on The Possessor. You ever seen The Possessor?
I don't think so. What's that about? You saw
I
it?
know, I didn't see it either. It looked interesting. It had an interesting cover to it. I'm gonna go check it out. Now, what were some of your dislikes for this film?
I would have to refer to the original Orphan. Like I saw at the end of the original Orphan, supposedly she died in the frozen water. You know, when the mom kicked her in the water, she's like, "Mommy!" She was like, "Fuck you, bitch!"
she kicked the shit out of her head.
Kicked the shit out of her, right? So you would think that she died, but then all of a sudden we find her in the institute. In this episode, well, you know, this movie, she's in the institute. So is she in the institute because she got convicted of killing? Cause remember she killed the nurse?
Oh no, this is a prequel.
Oh, so this is supposed to be before.
Yeah, that's what makes it weird because she had that old face. Like she looks younger in the sequel.
Okay.
Well, in the original, she looks younger because she is younger.
Okay.
She was a kid, but then they used a 23-year-old to play her as a younger version of Esther. Because remember, this is the first kill. That's the name. That's the title, the subtitle. And remember, they were saying that. And what? Well, yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so that kind of makes sense then, because I noticed like the paintings, how in this. How she loved doing the paintings, and where did she learn the paintings from? So that means that she already knew the paintings prior to the one before.
Yeah, buddy. Alan Albright.
Right.
Her first or second foster parent taught her how to use the painting.
Oh,
That's why.
So that means she's still dead, though, right?
Yeah, so far as we know.
Oh, okay.
So far as we know.
Okay, that's cool. But
so I guess you can't count that as a dislike, or is it still a dislike?
I mean, I'm just realizing this because I didn't realize that in the beginning. But I would say that I did like the fact, because you know I like movies that start off action packed. So I did appreciate the fact that in that first scene you see the alarms go off and she's in the institute, and then she runs into I guess that was a counselor that was there. So I do like the action pack of it. Of course, I love horror movies. I love that about it. I think they had some nice scenes. It wasn't really gory scenes, but there were some nice scare scenes in there, just a little bit of scare scenes. And I think the actress did a great job. She did a great job in the original one. She did a great job in this one as well. So I don't have a lot of dislikes. I kind of like this movie.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I wasn't feeling Gunnar Albright. Gunnar Albright was played by Matthew Finlan. He was the son.
Oh, the son.
Yeah, he was too. I kind of felt that maybe his character should have been in the dark, just like Alan Albright, the father. Mm-hmm. I felt like that would have been a better, for me, a better story. Them being in the dark, and not to say too much, but two people in a certain versus situation, while other people were just kind of.
We're talking about our dislikes or our likes.
Dislikes.
Okay, well, no, I mean, kind of, sort of. I wouldn't say that's a dislike. I kind of.
Oh, you like that?
I kind of like the switch at the end when you kind of find out what was really going on. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
No, I mean the son.
Yeah.
You like the son storyline.
No, with the son story, you know, when you get to the end and you find out the big plot.
Right.
So I don't know if that's a dislike for me.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I guess his character was supposed to be like comic relief, you know, to a certain degree, because he seemed serious, because it opens up with him fencing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So then it was kind of like, okay, but then it's kind of got real bratty. So that kind of,
I think he just came off as the traditional asshole, big brother, white boy. Everything is given to me, spoiled kid. That was the persona that he meant to give off. He was privileged. Exactly. He was privileged, and he can get away with whatever the fuck he wanted to get away with. That was the persona that he gave off with me.
So, Isabel, like again, she looked too goddamn old because it was a prequel. She had that old ass face. I mean, it was kind of hard because I went back to look at the original, and it was, you could totally tell, like because I was thinking the whole time when I was watching, I'm like, damn, I'm not getting little girl vibes from her. And I was like, when I watched the first one, it was like, I'm getting little girl vibes, and then all of a sudden she took them teeth out, and then it was like, this motherfucker's old ass woman. Like, how did they do this?
You saw she did that goddamn teeth out.
You take your goddamn teeth
out.
Your teeth, rotten teeth. But I definitely. And then also, I kind of felt like this should have been a series. I think this should have been.
Well, the thing that I kind of found weird when you said this is a prequel is because when they did the research and the original one, she was supposedly was born in 1976, which would have made her like 46 years old, right?
But back then, for the original, she was in the 30s. She was like
30s. Okay, she was in her 30s. Okay, gotcha.
Right,
She's like 33. One, she was 33 at the time.
Right, and this one is before 33, so she would probably been like either in the late 20s. Or was she 33 in this one?
She was 33 in this one, which means that she would have been 46 now.
Right,
but I thought that in the
Orphan came out in 2009 though, so she would have been 30 something in 2009.
She was 33 in 2009 when the original came out.
Okay.
So, but this one that came out today, do we remember what was the year it's supposed to be?
I don't remember what year it was.
Oh.
I sure don't. The reason why I felt like this should have been a series is because this would have been a great thing of family trying to get like a family storyline if they like each other or not, and them having to work together as a family unit, even though they don't like each other as a family unit. Then somebody else from the outside interferes, and so now they got to work as a family. They don't like each other.
Right.
They got to work as a family to get rid of that opposing threat. You know what I mean? But it'll just be a season of that situation, and then of course the next season will be Orphan go to a different family or something like that. I think I would definitely.
Because if you think about the original, with the original story that I read about Natalia Burnett, I'm sorry, she supposedly had went to several different families before she came to this original family who decided to leave her on her own. So she did have adventures with other people prior to that point, which.
My Natalie?
Yeah.
Natalie, yeah.
Natalia,
I'm sorry.
When that would have been cool to see her visiting all of these different families and see what happened and see why they shipped it back.
And the other thing too, it's called Orphan First Kill, but yet we still didn't see her first kill.
Well, she did kill the nun. Oh shit! I ain't supposed to say that.
No, but seriously, remember they showed her photos of her first kill.
Oh right. Because supposedly she set people's houses on fire.
No, that was from the original.
Right.
They were saying, no, all right, so I think you might be getting confused. No, they showed the doctor, the new psychiatrist that will be working there.
Right.
Remember they showed her pictures like, hey, she's a little dangerous, you know. That was her first kill.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying? True. So like this wasn't her first kill.
So we didn't actually see her first kill.
We didn't see her. They're like her second, second kills or something like that.
You're true. You're right.
And also we didn't get, we did get some kills in this one. I think we got more kills in this one. We got more kills in this one than the first one.
But this one, she was just like, fuck it. She was like out. She was bowdy. Yeah, you finna die. I'm finna kill this. She was kind of out with it when before she started off slow and then she kind of worked her way up and then she started.
Yeah, more methodical.
Right. Mm-hmm. This one, she just like everybody, heads off with your heads. It was pretty much straight to the point, which was not like the original. That's why I'm surprised it was the same writers. Like, wow.
Yeah. It may be some of the, I don't know if every writer was involved because some writers might have been involved in the first one, but they're giving them credit.
Okay.
Possibly.
Right, because the concept was definitely different.
Definitely different. And also too, locks don't exist in these movies. But that's the thing. They had to cheat with the locks to make the story go.
Right.
You're gonna have that in horror movies, and you just gotta accept what it is. I felt like Esther was a little more pussy in this film than in the original.
But
Esther was kind of, maybe she was throwing her little sister into the middle of the
road. I mean, because this one, the plot, the twist was different from what she used to. She used to being the dominant in the family. When she come in, she's the alpha. In this arrangement,
she's in control. Yeah.
In this arrangement, no, you not. You gonna do what the fuck we tell you to do. That was kind of the twist, which was unexpectedly. So yeah, she had to go ahead and go in the corner like a little chihuahua.
Yeah, I didn't like one of her kills. Like it was like the security kill. I'm just gonna put it that way. I'll let you see for yourself. When it's two security situations, but the longer security situation. I wasn't a fan of that kill because it just didn't make sense. And it was just kind of stupid because...
You mean it with the pedophilia?
But he wasn't a pedophile because that's the thing.
Right.
That's the movie mistake. He wasn't a pedophile because he knew that she wasn't a little girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they tried to make him seem like he was a pedophile.
I thought that was weird too. Like, why would he fall? And it seemed like he
didn't
have any defensive wounds. He just did. It was like, go ahead and do it. That was weird.
This is gonna be slight spoilers. I'm gonna put that. It's not gonna be. I'm gonna put slight spoilers. Okay.
But I thought that was weird too.
Now, what are your likes?
Well, my likes. I had some good likes. What did I say I liked about it? I like the fact that I said that, like I mentioned before, it was action packed. As soon as you turn it on, it was like straight to the point. You kind of see what's going on. I like the twist, man. I really, really like the twist at the end. It was unexpected, and I don't really recall a lot of movies like that had that, that twist in your face.
Yeah, that I was like, holy shit!
It's like
and then the twist. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you where the twist come in at, but when the twists come in, you're gonna be like, holy shit! You're like, what the fuck going on? Then you're gonna be like, holy shit! What's about? Where is this story going?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
So I really like the twist.
Mm-hmm. That's all you like? Oh, I mean, okay. I like the black light Easter eggs. I like the what that went along with the original. Mm. They kept her skill piano playing. I thought that was cool. Definitely, as Nikki Lashay mentioned, the twist. Also, like I was rooting for certain characters I didn't know I was going to be rooting for. It was like from the beginning, even before certain things went down, I was low key like, why am I rooting for the villain?
It was kind of, that was the twist. It was like, you don't know, like in the original, you knew that the orphan was the villain. And this one, you like, shit, I don't know. What the fuck? Do I want this bitch to die or not? No, whose side should I be on? So yeah, it was quirky like that.
Also, this film was very suspenseful. I was definitely pulled into this story. Mm-hmm. What about you?
Yeah, I think this, like I said, the twist was just, it was an irony. It was kind of like, it kind of reflects to things that happen in our current age and time now. I can see this happening, not necessarily with the orphan, but I mean the situation, the twist at the end, this shit happened all the time. It kind of reminds me of the Casey Anthony case.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away because, like you said, this is a non-spoiler, but that's what it kind of gave me that sense of mind about that situation. Yeah,
I totally agree. And also, I like the fact that everything really makes sense the second time you watch it. It's like watching a Jordan Peele movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like the first time you don't know where this movie is going. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You think it's a straightforward film, but then with Jordan Peele, it kind of goes in different directions. And then when you rewatch it again, it's like watching a different movie.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like when you watch The Orphan 2 again, it's like watching it from a different perspective because everybody's actions at first, it made sense why they reacted the way they did. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then when you rewatch it again,
you know the plot and you know the twist.
Yeah, then it's like their reaction is like,
it makes sense.
Yes, and it's like a double-bladed reaction.
You say that, but I kind of think of Pulp Fiction. Like when you watch Pulp Fiction the first time, and then you kind of see the whole movie, and then you know how they do cuts and they kind of flip over to a different scene. But if you think about Pulp Fiction and you put it in order in your head, it make a lot of sense.
Gotcha. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, it had beautiful shots.
Yeah.
Like that. I love that fire scene. It could be a dislike or the fact that nobody, when things are blazed, you're going to have to duck down on the floor because the smoke is going to choke you out. But it was just a beautiful shot of somebody just walking through the fire looking graceful and, fire everywhere. I mean, fire is at its worst and they're just slowly like they were like at a prom date, just slowly walking through the fire. It was just like, that is so unrealistic, but that shit looks cool as fuck.
Okay.
And I definitely love the cat and mouse storyline. I thought that was pretty good. No pun intended. Mm-hmm. So your comparisons, what would you compare this film to?
I will compare it to, do you remember The Little Guy with Marlon Wayans?
Little guy with Marlon.
Yeah, really? Do you remember The Little Guy?
I know what you're talking about.
I
never seen that movie.
And Child's Play, and also Single White Female.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got Chucky, The Good Son, and then Freddy vs. Jason.
The Good Son. Okay, I can see The Good Son.
So why should people watch this film?
I mean, if you're into horror movies, like I'm into horror movies, and you like the twisted plots, this will be a good movie to watch to add to your collection of good twisted movies, because it definitely was a twist at the end.
Okay. I definitely say you should watch this film. I feel like it definitely had a beautiful effect. I'm kind of a little angry with myself that I didn't go to the movies to see it, because I was watching. I was like, damn, this shit would be so good on the big screen. Yeah, I was disappointed in myself.
I watched it 3 times.
You did?
I did.
Wow.
I only watched it 3 times. I only watched it 1 time all the way through. But the other 2 times I had my liquor, and it was like I took a nap. And then I woke up like, I gotta watch it. So I watched it again. Then I fell asleep again. So then the next day I had to watch it over again. So I finally saw it. Then I was like, okay, I need to compare this to the original. So I went back and I watched the original as well. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Now that's what's up. And what would you rate this film?
I would probably give it 6 neck chokers.
I'm gonna give this 7.5 rat smoothies.
Rat smoothies. that was like grabbing me, yeah. Taste it, mommy. Mommy, I made it for you. Taste it. Drink it, mommy.
So yeah, we're not gonna let you know what we're talking about. So so that is it for Critical Blues Reviews. Would you like to let people follow you or find out where to get in contact with you if they would like?
I am on Instagram. My name is Nikki LB1.
Alrighty, you can reach me at Critical Blue Reviews, Critical with a K, on Instagram. Critical Blue Reviews, Critical with a K on Twitter.
Oh, and Helen said you can reach her by going to the mirror and saying her name 5 times. Say it 5 times. Right, Helen? Okay, I got you, bitch.
So, and also you can check out my other podcast information, or you can check out my other podcasts. Just go to any streaming podcast network and check out the other work with me and Nikki Lashay and a few of my other friends. We go ahead and break down other movies and things of that nature. So that'll be Critical Blue Reviews podcast. Just go to any podcast. You can go to Google, and I'll be there like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And
I'll be there.
And pass me around like a joint. And don't forget to like and subscribe and pass me around to other people. Let other people see this and see if they agree with us.
Community D.
All right, folks, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and come to an end. All right, folks, you all take it easy. And 1,